Good evening, ladies, gents, all the above, below, and around. Let's bring this adventurous meeting into session. So, are you an adventure author? Do you enjoy having your characters travel through unknown lands and try to survive whatever is thrown at them? Well, I'm a dark fantasy author, and I like death, so basically the same thing. Anyway, the plotting for adventure novels are pretty straightforward. There are only 6 key elements that need to be kept in mind. These 6 key elements are what I'm going into today, so let's just get started on it all. 1. A hero. Create a character with strengths and flaws and quirks and desires. Someone your readers will root for. Because if your readers couldn't care less about the character, they won't bat an eye if they fail. In fact, they'll probably just pick up another book altogether. You need a hero for your adventure novel. Even if the main character is the villain, you need a hero in order to spice things up and keep your readers' attention. Make them give them struggles, make them relatable, and most importantly, forgot language. Crap. No, ah. And most importantly, just have fun. 2. A goal/quest. Maybe someone has been kidnapped and must be rescued. Maybe an ancient artifact must be recovered. Or maybe there's an evil person who must be tracked down. Either way, give the adventure an end goal and make it one readers will care about. 3. An unfamiliar environment. Bringing a character out of their physical comfort zone makes for higher stakes and more obstacles. It can be something simple as a language barrier, or it can be as wild as being attacked by monsters they had no idea about. This creates tension. And an unfamiliar environment can also be something that they are aware of but aren't completely used to. For instance, in my novel's trilogy Death Chill, the two worlds are separated from magic users to non-magic users. And pretty much the worlds are separated by a force field that is created by the magic users. I'm getting notifications. And the worlds are created by a force field by the magic users. But the thing is, for certain classes, the magic users need to go to school in the unmagic user land, which makes things unfamiliar to them despite them going there so often, due to the fact that they have to hide their powers in order to protect the non-magic users from their own damages. So even something that is technically unfamiliar to them can also work as an unfamiliar environment. A villain. This can be literal, a dark overlord perhaps, or an evil organization, or simply someone who wants them to fail, like a rival or even law enforcement. Villains equal tension equals readers who can't put the book down. Villains also can be something as simple as like a parent trying to stop their kids from having a good time, if your novel fits with that kind of thing, or even a sibling that's being too overprotective. Granted, a villain can even secretly be a caring person. For instance, overprotective, overbearing, that kind of stuff. The reader can see that person as a villain because they're not letting the main character, who the reader loves, if you write them correctly. I forgot what I said. Crap. Because the villain who's holding back the villain who is holding back the main character who the reader loves or is like really fond of is basically going to be seen as the villain, despite the fact that the villain is actually really caring and is trying to actually protect the main character. I hope I didn't stumble too much to make that not able to be understood. My English is bad today. Alright, 5. A risk. What happens if they don't succeed? It can be big, like death or the world ending, or something more personal, like a relationship ending or failing to prove themselves. This risk drives the character to great lengths to succeed. It keeps the story moving forward. For instance, the risk in my Death Chill series is that the main character is that the first villain, I'm not going to talk about the second villain because that would be giving spoilers. The first villain, Anthony Carcasco, is basically trying to take over the world and be seen as a god to non-magic users by telling the non-magic users that magic exists and that whatever they believe is real. So the risk is of them not succeeding is the villain taking over the world and killing everybody. All right, 6. A transformation. Character arcs are important parts of every story, but are especially prevalent in adventures. The character must learn something that helps them overcome their internal struggle and emerge better than before, although corruption arcs are just as fun. Emerge better than the corruption arcs are just as fun. So basically, it can even be such as your character growing stronger at the end of it, like a lot of animes, or they can even be seen as like losing their powers and becoming average, like also seen in a few animes. Basically, just watch anime and you'll know what to do. Alright. And those are the 6 key elements that you must keep in mind to write an adventure story. I wish you all luck on your writing journeys, even more luck on your characters that will be forced to suffer. Follow at CWC Publishing on Twitter. Check out my novels Death Chill, Flame Rip, and Arctic Blaze on Amazon and Kobo, link in description. Check out the Creative Writing Club Discord server in description. Check out the Creative Writing Club Instagram at creativewriting_club. Check out my personal Instagram at dark_night_wolves. And time to head off to a fort surrounded by active volcanoes in search of some sort of golden piece of jewelry.